Hey legends, Frazer Brookes here. We are at the Atlantis in Dubai on the Palm. Super excited to be here. And I'm going to share with you the 3 things to be helping you to build a bigger brand, a better brand. I'm also going to go in the Atlantis and share with you the event we're about to speak at as well. Let's go. All right, so point number 1 is know your stories. Now it might sound weird to be like, how do you know your stories? Well, you need to create either a story inventory, a story bank, or a story vault. Keep it in your notes of your phone. So every time something happens to you, every time you hear an analogy or think about an analogy or a metaphor, you hear someone else's story, you think, wow, that was so powerful. Can't believe that happened. You write it down in the notes section. The people who've got the biggest brands and the best businesses and make the most money, especially in this online social media game, are the ones who tell the best stories. But if you don't know the stories that have happened to you, you don't remember to tell them. I always learned a long time ago, a short pencil will always beat a long memory. Don't just think you remember the stories, write them down, know your stories, know the point to the story. As Les Brown says, don't tell a story if there's no point, but if there's no point to the story, don't tell it. All right? So, point number 1, know your stories, write them down. Good to be back home, back in Dubai. Hey, the benefit of doing events in Dubai is that literally it's like 5 or 10, 15 minutes anywhere in Dubai. So it's kind of cool to be back, kind of take my shoes off and relax a bit. But point number 2, after you know the stories that you have, point number 2 is you now need to tell the stories. So many people on social media fail because they feel uncomfortable giving content. But who knows your stories better than you? No one. You're the only person who knows your stories like you know them. So you tell them with the confidence knowing that no one can prove me wrong, no one can tell me I'm wrong. Have the confidence and the courage enough to actually share the stories. So once you've then obviously know the stories and you tell the stories, there's one more important step. But I'm not going to go into the office for this one because I've missed the office. I've been out of Dubai for 3 months. I've kind of come back. I haven't really washed the car. I haven't really unpacked. Literally come back, done this event, sat down. But yeah, I think I should go into the office, take you in there for point number 3. I don't know if it's weird, kind of like being happy and excited to be back in an office or a studio. It sounds kind of sad, but I am happy because this stack, the Loser to Legend book, is now in the stack. I'm so excited about that. For those of you who follow me for a while, you'll notice this stack just keeps improving and improving. Anyway, point number 3, once you know your stories and you tell your stories, the 3rd point is the key. This is the key to building a bigger business through building a bigger brand. Position your stories. Now, what do I mean by that? When you tell your stories on your platform, whether it's on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, your audience that are attracted to you by your algorithm and by the people who obviously come across your content is like, it's only like that number of people. Side note, not too sure why a screwdriver is sitting there, but anyway, that happens. So, the thing that you need to get into, you need to really understand, if you're talking about yoga, if you've got stories about yoga, you've got stories about network marketing, who are the network marketers or who are the yoga instructors or who are the personal development influencers who have a similar audience to what you're looking for or have an audience that you're looking for who are prepared to maybe highlight you, maybe do a collaboration with a reel, maybe do a YouTube video together, a set of stories, go live together, maybe you're going to do a TikTok video together. Who can you collaborate with so you can get your stories on other people's platforms so that more people are going to know your stories? The more people who you tell your stories to, the more people are going to know you. And when you position yourself around the people who are already doing good with already have an authority and already have an audience, people are going to start to come to you and go, I keep seeing him, I keep seeing her talk about yoga with all these other yoga instructors, with all these other yoga influencers. I keep seeing him with all these other personal development people, with all these influencers, with all these positive people. And they just then assume that you're an authority in that niche or in that speciality because of your positioning. So, in summary, before I do that, make sure you smash the subscribe button, give us a thumbs up, massively helps us. But in summary, know the stories, tell the stories, and position the stories. Let me know in the comments if you're gonna start your story bank, vault, or inventory, what you're gonna name it. Are you gonna call it a story inventory, a story vault, or a story bank? And yeah, look forward to seeing you in the next video. I actually forgot the most important part. If you haven't already got the free PDF to help you get started on social media with a load of different ideas and scripts, go down below, go to frazerbrooks.com/101, and you'll be able to go ahead and click that and get the scripts. Super, super beneficial. It's gonna help you out massively, so I'll leave that in the description down below.